So this is a Chevrolet Malibu 2006, 2.2 liter, 4 cylinders. So and today I'm trying to replace my heater core, which is around here. I went to the pick and pull and grabbed the new one. So here we are. First things first, we wanna open the glove compartment. There will be a bolt here, 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 and there. And we're gonna remove all of that. I'll increase so here, 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 and there. And then I also took this part of here, everything comes off, but you don't need to. And then you need to take the side plate, which also comes off easily. You just pull it out pretty much. And then you gotta take these bolts out of here, so you can take the whole glove compartment box out. So there we go. It was a little trickier than I thought. I had to pull this down so it came off the glove compartment, these two tabs. So in total I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws in total. So this is the locations: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm making everything, if I remember everything. Yeah, so those 8 screws, and then you just pop this out. And also you obviously want to take these tabs before you actually pop the glove compartment out. So that's the other part that came out too. So there's a spot here, here, and here, and here that actually attach to the top over there. And there's also a cable that is pretty much stuck right there. So it's just secured there. Okay, at this point I took the bolt here and on the opposite side as well. So I am doing the same on this side, taking all the bolts out of here, taking this side, and then I'm gonna remove this so that I can pull this stuff out, the radio and that all area in the middle. So again, same thing on this side. We take all the bolts, we pull this stuff out here from this section, and then we wanna take this off. The can't remember the name, OCD port, I can't remember the name of this. And you just want to slide it back pretty much. So update on that, you actually want to pull this tab up with a flat and then slide it back, and then slide it back here. Now we just pull all this section off. Oops, there seems to be still something in here. Another piece. Ay, ay, ay. All right, and now there's some cables around here in the back. So as you can see here, perhaps, let me turn it this way so there's more light. As you can see here, there's this little tab. You just want to pull it up with a flat or with your finger, and then just will simply pop up or pop out. All right, and another piece out. I took all the bolts out on the sides. All this pops off. So took all the bolts on the sides here. Now it's just removing and taking all the connectors off, which should be pretty straightforward, I believe. So this also comes off, and then I just got to take the bolts out of the sides, and this is the part you actually want to remove first, to then go underneath and remove the rest. So all the bolts until now, they were let me see if I can, anyways, all the bolts now up to now were 7 millimeters, but now they're gonna become 7/32 of an inch. So that one right there, and I think there's other 3 around. So at this point I also took this side, and I'm going to take all the sponge and remove that. So I take screws from back there, from this side, and from down here as well, right here. So that was 4 in total on each side. What I'm gonna do next, I'll actually remove this area and I'll remove the sponges out, and then try to take this piece off. And that piece that I was just touching is this one right here, which is hard to see now, but it's this thing here, right here. So at this point I took these bolts out of here, and this one as well, if it comes off. And on the other side the same, there's only the black one. So I'm gonna remove all this stuff, and I probably should mark it. So 1 and 2. There we go. So I removed this piece, which was down there, sitting, as you can see, on both sides, and it was bolted. But in order to take this out, I actually had to disassemble this piece out of there. So there's the 3 bolts that were holding it here, down here, and there. So I had to take all these 3 bolts to take this off, to then slide it sideways. So at this point I'm taking screws out. So there was one there, right there, and there was another one here, and I think, yeah, there's more up here that I need to take off, and another one there in the middle. So I need to take all that stuff out. Getting this off, which was the hardest part. You can see I even broke some pieces that I'll have to glue back. But basically, just to give an idea, this is how it's pretty much assembled down there. So it's like this. So you gotta be very careful, because I took most screws but I missed a few, and that's why things start breaking. So that one right there, it's very tricky. And that one is tricky because it's right at the back against the actual frame of the car, let's say. So it's right against everything, and it's so up high you cannot even see it. It's unbelievable the place that they put it. And then there's also this one that was under the foam. So there was a piece of foam that was glued on the bottom here that I had to remove in order to actually find it. So anyways, then you remove this. After you take all the bolts, it should come off easily. And then obviously I already took it off, but you can see there's a few holes there. And you'll have to take the hoses off, which I did. Take one off, but there will be eventually 2 on connected. So you take both of those off, which will be connected here on these 2 pipes, on these 2, and then you just pop this off from the inside of the car. Yeah, I just took it from the bottom there, and that was it. And you can see that massive damage. That's probably what caused the leak.